good people? Thanks for tuning in. My name is Max Ronin. Please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Hope you have a blessed day.
Look out there, MP.
Let's do this, Mavs! They can't stay with you!
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And here is Hardaway. The pass to Bullock. 5 on the clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's...
Talk out there, right?
At the line for one.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
How about this, guys? Only the 5th undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred VanVleet every year has improved. He's fearless, he's tough, there's nothing not to like.
And Doncic gets it to go. Raptors trail by 7. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Outside Lewis. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Inside. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Lewis outside. Whistle blows.
That's his first personal. First team foul. At the line for Dallas.
Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Then for the Raptors, Achua comes in for Barnes. And Porter subbed in for Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Powell pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Dinwiddie, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Utah Jazz. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Lewis has it in the corner. Shoots over Achua. And it's Dallas with another.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
For three, Van Vliet. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Green dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Lewis. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Just 5 on the clock. Porter outside, connects from three-point range.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Doncic passes to Green. Dallas moving it around. Locked up there for Powell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. There's the feed to Green. Outside for Lewis. Fires the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for MP.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Van Vliet looking around. From deep Trent. That one misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lewis passes to Green. Dinwiddie wide open. And another basket for Dallas.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Here's Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Doncic passes to Lewis. Lays it up off the glass. 15 points for MP.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Trent can't hit. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks taking a 19.
The Raptors, 22.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Dwight Powell is out there with MP. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Van Vliet against Doncic. In the corner, it's Boucher. A three-pointer off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boucher against Lewis. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Barnes. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lewis against Boucher. Powell with a screen on Boucher. Lewis dishes to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Lewis outside. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well.
Finney-Smith. Are you crazy? Where's the foul? First team foul. At the line for the two shots.
No doubt about it. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Bertanis, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Dinwiddie finds MP. Sinks that one from the post. Lewis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Barnes outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Porter looking it over. Hardaway against Barnes. Van Vliet outside. From deep. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Barnes outside. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Lewis. Again, the Mavericks score.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Boucher with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Porter. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late. It catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. Then for the Raptors, Achua. He's checked in for Kem Birch. And Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his third bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The pass to Anunoby. There's Porter with the three. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
Now, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Bertans kicks to Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his third overall.
Toronto's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Boucher to stop the run. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And that one drops. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Outside Hardaway. Again, the Mavericks score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
That one good for 2. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Van Vliet wide open. Offensive rebound. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
That one goes. Count it. Bertans got 6.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. And a wide open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Lewis against Boucher. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
What a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Josh Green comes in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. The dunk by Achua.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Doncic passes to Lewis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Good on both.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Trent, a screen on Doncic. Passes it to Siakam. Shoots over McGee. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the...
And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get...
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like...
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. And that concludes...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Raptors also changing it up. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. And Porter subbed in for OG Anunoby. And Toronto also making a switch. Banton's checked in. Dinwiddie dishes to Green. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Green. Dinwiddie left side. Dallas no good that time either. Toronto shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Porter. Gary Trent is out there with Kem Birch. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Ntilikina. Now Powell, guarded by Porter. Powell inside. Porter's there, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Toronto with the ball. Here's Banton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Birch. In the corner, it's Boucher. A three-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Porter passes to Trent. And here's Boucher. From the arc. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Outside Lewis. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Toronto shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. Here's Banton. Dinwiddie covering. Green against Porter. Boucher the screen. Porter passes to Boucher, and he makes good on the layup.
We're talking about a springy 6'9" player. Boucher can really shoot it. Really makes him hard to contend with in pick and roll play.
And Doris, it seemed to change his scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
Pass to Boucher. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie with it. 14 points for him. Outside Lewis. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trent can't hit.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Passes it to Birch. Back to Trent. Porter in the corner. Six to shoot. Now the pass to Banton. Here's Birch. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Mavericks shooting the lights out in this one. 77%. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ntilikina. Takes a three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Ntilikina's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Trent kicks to Boucher. Here's Porter. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's...
The Raptors, 53.
Got it started, MP, coach.
And leading the red ball goes to
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Ntilikina. Green is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Carter Williams, and it's Lewis in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
To the middle, here's Birch. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ntilikina. Lewis outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here's Flynn. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Jackson with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Green against Flynn. Raptors need to get a shot. The dunk by Achua.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Green finds Carter Williams. Lewis passes to Bertans. Bertans sets the pick for Carter Williams. To the inside. 2 on the clock. Bertans' shot is good.
Well, we talk about playing to your size. At 6'10", Davis Bertans got to make that look easy.
Outside Flynn. Jackson against Green. Jackson passes to Birch, and he goes in for the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Carter Williams kicks to Lewis. Pass to Bertans. Dallas moving it around. From deep, Green. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Down low, and he slams it one-handed.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And Lewis has it in the corner. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
From deep three-point range, he can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to Ntilikina. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here is Lewis to the wing right side. Here's Carter Williams. No good with the triple. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Kicks to Flynn. And the pass to Achua. Green against Jackson. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lewis attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lewis has got 44.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Birch, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Flynn against Carter Williams. Who is outside. And they double up MP. Ntilikina off the pick from Lewis. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Jackson down low, guarded by Green. Here's Birch. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Green. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And here are the Raptors now. To the paint, here's Birch. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Pass to Lewis. And they double up MP. On the wing, Green. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the middle, here's Birch. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Lewis against Flynn. Outside, Green. Pass to Lewis. And they double up MP. Here's Carter Williams, and the layup falls. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Birch. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Birch has got 16 here in the second half.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Bertans kicks to Green. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Passes to Birch. Green against Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Green. And the rejection by MP. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Thomas. Ntilikina gets the bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Green taking his time here. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lewis has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ntilikina passes to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. Thomas covering. Here's Bertans. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Team needs you.